Welcome everyone, my name is Jared. I'm here with Lajar for Vinyl Reviews. Today on this brand new series, I'm going to review Kavinsky. That's not Kavinsky. Kavinsky Outrun and Passenger All the Little Things. It's actually a signed vinyl if you look right there. See his signature. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Passenger, move on to Kavinsky. Let's go. So first off, we have Passenger All the Little Lights vinyl, which is autographed right there for you to see. And let's start off with the case, like we will always. Inside, it opens up like a flap like this. As you can see, quite nice. The picture continues all the way around from the front right here to the back like this, and then so on through here. So this is like the middle part, which I really like. I love when albums do this. It is just a one vinyl situation here, but that is because it is more of a specialty vinyl. It's not actually like it doesn't open up into two folds like a lot of vinyls do. This is just a cardboard front piece. This is not another vinyl storage flap thing. But aside from that, not the two vinyl, which he doesn't even have enough songs in this album to have two vinyls, so there'd be no point. It would just mean like there'd be weird gaps or something. I don't exactly know, there's no point. So it does not take anything off of the album at all. So for the front, I will give it a definite 8 out of 10 for the artwork. I do like it. It's nice, and it's not, one thing that you see is that they take the digital image and blow it up to vinyl size, and it looks fuzzy or kind of blurry because it wasn't originally intended to be that size. But not this vinyl. I can look pretty closely and I don't see anything. It looks it's a high-res image, which is good. So now let's get on to the music. So we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 songs on this vinyl. And now I'm gonna talk about the music. So in this, the pros of this, very good lyrical writing. Well, there's a side note on that, but many songs, especially I Hate, number 12 on this. That song's hilarious. I love that song. But I would say very good deep lyrics for like 90% of the time. Very good deep lyrics, fun listening. Also some really clever lines too. Now, as a side note to that, he does every now and then have these corny interludes to things, like he'll just, like rosy dozy posy posies losy, those kind of rhymes where it's just they're really quick to interlude into the next verse. He does that occasionally in some songs, such as in Holes. He does that the most, where he has these kind of childish rhymes involved, but it's not really bad. It's just personally in my taste, I don't care for those, so it makes me feel like I'm listening to like pop music, and he is sort of pop music, but he's more on the singer-songwriter tone to it. So I mean, that's more of your choice to put it on a genre. I'd say I'd give it like an alternative singer-songwriter thing, because he definitely is very acoustic, and there's not a lot of like I don't think there is any electronic music in this, honestly. So I don't think it's quite pop music, but I could see if you would call it pop music, that definitely would be a fair enough assumption. I'm trying to figure out how to hold this. So definitely I would give overall this album, music and cover combined, a 8.5 out of 10. And I am definitely anxious to see what Passenger has in store, and I will definitely be buying his new albums. So please stay tuned, and I will keep reviewing Passenger's future music. Now let's move on to Kavinsky. So now we have Kavinsky Outrun. So first off, let's review the cover. It is very shiny. You can definitely see that on the camera. You can actually see the reflection of the camera in the vinyl, or the vinyl case I should say. Again, as of Passenger, it opens up, but this is not Store's secondary vinyl. This is just a piece of cardboard for the look. So you start off with a kind of a shadow of a guy, a very 80s, maybe monster drag racing kind of movie, sort of, with the fog and the really high-res car. I think is that a DeLorean? With some lightning, and then you open it up and you have a picture of some guy sort of looking over the city, possibly the other view from where his car is, and then it says Kavinsky in the corner. And on the back it shows it like a movie with the movie credits, kind of. So I definitely like the old movie vibe to it, the 80s movie vibe to it. The inside I'm not a big fan of because it's kind of like a little bit of a blurry image. So I'm definitely going to give this a 7.5 out of 10 for the case. Now let's get on to the music. So Kavinsky's music. I've listened to this album about 3 times now, and I definitely say, obviously, Night Call, best song ever. I love Night Call. I know that's the one that everyone likes, and it was in that movie Drive, I think is the movie name. I don't know. There's a movie with this in it that made it really popular. That's actually where I heard of Kavinsky from, is that movie's soundtrack. He was really big on iTunes. But the rest of the songs, they don't all have words in them, but they are very good. They're instrumental, they're electronic. He's very electronic. He actually is in the electronic genre, that's why, obviously. So it's harder to review because I tend to review more lyrics, but I'd say the beats are really good, very 80s. It has a very 80s vibe to it. A little bit of Daft Punkish at some points with just the style of not really fast. It's not house, it's not dubstep. It's definitely not dubstep. When I say electronic, it's not even near dubstep. It's like just electronic music. It just sounds cool and it's fun to listen to. I wish I actually knew the genre for it, but I don't really have a name for it. I just call it electronic. The vinyl keeps sliding out here. If you look at the vinyl, it's just black. Same with the Passenger album. So yeah, I give the music great instrumentals, great beats. The vocals in Night Call, I just love them. They're super cool with that weird raspy, like kind of harsh voice mixed in with the girl. It just sounds great. So I give Kavinsky, overall, I gave the cover a 7.5 out of 10. I give the music a 9.5, a 9 out of 10. So overall, I'll just give this album an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like. I just reviewed these 2 vinyls. Goodbye.